Hey everybody, so we're looking here at the relationship between our stable and mobile joints like we talked about on Monday. Just wanted to showcase an image just showing that. So take a look at that relationship and you're going to see just how interconnected the body is from that standpoint. We need both. We need stability and mobility, and I think that's a good image that can help paint that picture. Okay, as we talked about on Monday, this is the internal and external range of motion test. This is one of my athletes displaying that. Notice he's keeping the knee in line and he's moving the foot away or abducting the lower leg, internally rotating the hip. Okay, he's just showing what that test looks like in case you weren't able to be there on Monday or in case you forgot. This last one here that he's going to do right there, that's the external range of motion test. This is me displaying the 90-90 hip flip. Notice a couple things here. Number one, I'm completely upright. All right, number two, both of my knees are touching, and I'm just moving smoothly from one corner to the next. This one, we're working on our hip internal range of motion. This is the heel to heel. We did this in class. I'm taking my trail leg, and I'm reaching up and over. Imagine like I have like a little, 3 to 6 inch, brick or book or something like that I'm trying to kick my foot over. Right here, I'm just talking about sitting tall. I'm pushing my knees into the ground as I take that trail leg heel and touch it into that front heel, okay? That's all working on that hip internal range of motion. All right, next one. So this is the heel elevated goblet squat. Notice there at the beginning, I was playing around with my pelvis. I think that's a really good thing for you guys to start doing, okay? We had a couple people demo in class this massive lower back arch. And I think one of the best things we can do for that is just to play around with your pelvis. Tuck it and extend it, tuck it and extend it, and then go down into that goblet squat. This is the front foot elevated split squat, kind of like we talked about. Keep an eye on my knee. It's staying right in line with the toes, almost like the big toe, and then I'm just dropping straight down. My chest is high. My chest is up. You can use a PVC pipe or golf club even for stability, but notice where I'm loading that weight on the contralateral, the opposite side. This is the rotation one. We did this one a lot. Okay, so front foot elevated as well, and I'm rotating. I'm trying to twist my opposite shoulder, getting it in line with the knee. Once again, the knee is in line with the toe. It's not abducting. That's my dog, Sully there. Abducting, going away from the midline, or adducting, collapsing. They call that valgus knees. It's right in line, and I'm using my torso to quote-unquote load the hip, load the glute. The glute's an external rotator. It's our power driver. We talked about this. All right, this is the new one. This is the one I want to spend the most time on. Okay, so this is the rolling arm bar. A couple things you're going to notice here. My right leg, it's completely straight. I'm pushing my right leg into the ground. Then I'm using a dumbbell just to kind of load me up on the opposite side, and I'm twisting, okay, as I keep my elbow fully extended. So you're basically rolling onto your side. I'm rolling onto my right side here. As you see, this is a better angle of that from this top view, okay? Notice my shoulder and my hip move in unison. Okay, so pick a weight that you can move your shoulder and hip in unison. I would say a 10 to 8 pound dumbbell is best with this, and I'm pushing my left knee into the ground every time I come through. All right, unison, I'm moving my shoulder and my hip together, and I'm pushing my knee into the ground. That right leg is staying straight, pinned to the ground. This is a great one to build hip internal range of motion.